Hi, morning everyone. What Mom is talking about being today, this day. You know, if you look back, flashback, what you were, and how many ambitions and things that you had, some of them have got fulfilled, little bit. The rest of them are you kept it for tomorrow. And you hope that they will get done. These are the little cravings and desires that we have. And they are generally for me, myself, my family, my children, my parents, associated like that. There are also certain other good decisions, good thoughts you have, something for the neighbor, something for the destitutes, the old people, the country, taking up a field of like disseminating right thinking, like teaching. But if you look at it in holistically, in the overall view, the balance is very little for us to really count upon. So what is the difference between the great masters of the world, whether Western world or Indian world or ancient India, great masters or great prophets, or let's say Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and great political leaders? What's the difference? See, all of us have 24 hours. They also had, we also had. So this day what Shadaman is talking about, and just reflecting on it, we also have that same 24 hours. Now what's the difference between them and us? Or between your own brother and sister? If you reflect carefully, what they have done in that 24 hours is what made them go up there. And what you and I are doing in that 24 hours is what is keeping us here. So we need to utilize this every minute, and the package that is given to you and me is perfect. But we are not using that perfect package. Is it possible that you will say, from today onwards, I am not going to use my eyes, I will not use my hand? You will. But that power which is within us, and it is apparently, we got this physical body, and we got this in the Vedanta is a fine body. That's also there. The physical body has got, whatever physical things. You notice we have no connections, no control over once you swallow the food, or once you take the breath, or once you drink some water, you don't have no control. Apparently. But the ancient yogis say, yes, you can control that too. Be that as it may, we are keeping it aside. That is the physical body. The physical body, and then comes the Sukshma Sharira, which is the fine body. That fine body is your mind, your ego, your desires, your cravings, and those are the ones is acting through the physical body and getting things for you. Meaning, you notice these days computers have something called sleep. If you come out in the morning, you're hurried up, you come to work, and you've got so many things to do, and you're thinking, racing for the work. Oh, today at the end of the day, I'm going to go and with my friend, maybe have some donut and coffee, or as I go down to the school, I'm going to do this work for my children because I want to try it out. I read about it on Sunday, or I have reflected upon it, and this is what I wanted to do on Friday, Saturday, I couldn't do, or this is the point which parents came up about with Saturday, I must do it, I'll discuss with my coordinator, etc. All those activities that they are going on in your mind as you're coming. And then, at the end of the day, you go back, you're tired, we have little chores to be done, we do those chores, but with how much of the mind? If you look carefully, that fine body, you're utilizing maybe 15-20%. I can't quantify it, it will vary from people to people. And you're also nice and tired, and then you switch on the TV, and most people have their dinner with the TV on, and then you go off to sleep, flaked out. So imagine a railway station, let's say VT station, or New York or London. If you go there somewhere between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, you see the amount of people activity. Imagine the guy who is in charge of that railway station, VT station, station master. He's standing and watching, coordinating, controlling people and people and people. Have you ever been? Have you been? It's really mad rush. As you wake up from sleep, that's what happens to us. It's a mad rush. Now there are things have to happen. This have to do, and there we have to go, and that is the thing, and that one, oh I forgot about it. And the mind is carrying on and on and on and on. You come back, you're tired, and then you go up to sleep, and you're totally switched off. If you got up to sleep, you don't know anything now, what is happening. And you wake up in the morning, and again it starts. And look at these other people who are doing so great. Everybody remember, they're not dead. The body is dead, they're gone. Steve Jobs is not going to die. He's going to carry on. Bill Gates. Or the great prophets. Notice they always did something with that faculty in that called willpower and the concentration. With that willpower and the concentration, if you gather and then utilize it through this body, which is there, then you will see there is something else. What is it? All those people have gone away, gone back to their home, platform is empty, and suddenly now comes, let's say, some good strain. Slow, heavy. Think, what is the implication of those good strain in your mind? And those are the burdens you're carrying. You don't know how to deal with them, and you try to put a carpet on top of it. Those of you who lived in a hostel, or lived, 2-3 people, or their inspections used to take place. Teachers and somebody will come down and check your rooms and things like that. And you say, oh, today is inspection day. Or another 1 hour inspection is going to happen. So you clean up everything. And what do? Put the garbages behind the door. Somewhere. Diwali is coming up. You start opening up the cupboards on top. And you say, my God, this also I had. So these are those good strain. And then you're cleaning up. Oh, they're not required. But they're there. They're occupying space. Now, goods train is also gone. Now what is left? Imagine a platform. You go while going through train. You see many platforms where hardly any activity. Train doesn't even stop. It just goes through. And it is empty. Supposing sometimes some message came up that train has to stop there because something line is not clear ahead or something. So you get down and you find it's totally like a village. There is nothing there. It's empty. And the moment you get out, and especially if you've gone to those hill stations and all, as soon as you get out, you'll find you get a nice smile on your face, and you're doing, you're feeling so nice, and you look around, and there may be one little guy selling peanuts or something, and you'll go down, and everybody will go down there and buy, and you feel elated and happy and relaxed. That is on the peripheral of that subtle body. These two bodies are there, Western or ancient Vedanta. Everybody agrees with that. And now comes in, there is another body. And this is what we had talked about earlier a few times. And that is the supreme us. We were there when this whole universe, Big Bang took place. We were there, you and I. As per the ancient Vedanta, you will also be there when everything is destroyed once again. And once again it is created, you and I will also be there. But that you and I is, we are not getting connected. But the beauty is, now the Western science is talking about that this life that we are leading, you notice you have to eat. There are people who have shown they haven't eaten at all. Let's say Sister Teresa. Sister Teresa is a great Christian lady, and she never ate in her life. Those of you who read Autobiography of Yogi, you will read about her. Sister Teresa is one of the saints as per Christianity. And Good Friday is the day when Jesus Christ was crucified. On that particular day, those parts of her body which Jesus Christ was crucified would start to bleed on its own, including head and palm and the feet and all that. And imagine, all that bleeding, she never ate, and she lived to be very, I think 78 or 82, something like that. She lived and then she gave up. So which is that? So it said that one day when she was praying, a white-robed figure appeared in front of him, looking very good and clean and very awesome. So she asked, she was going to ask, before she could ask, this white-robed figure asked her, "Who are you?" The Sister Teresa said, "I am Teresa of Jesus." And then she asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "I am Jesus of Teresa." There is no difference, both of them are one. And this is what is Vedanta is talking about, that oneness is the time, is the place. When you make that travel, you remember the ocean, the wave, the silence, being still, being silent, and you can experience it if you just practice it a little bit. You all sit comfortably. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and then I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, okay? Do what I'm telling you. Be comfortable and Finish all those scratching and tickling which is happening in your body. Just finish it. And now you try and be still. It's not easy, okay? It's very difficult. But if you keep practicing, you will find there will be a time, and thereafter you won't have to bother about that. You will come to it. Everybody will. Everyone will. So, be still. Close your eyes. I would request you to start breathing, and all those scattered thoughts, remember the railway platform, people running around, get them all together and focus your mind as you're breathing onto your breath. Just watch the breath. Breathing in. Just pause and breathing out. Watch the breath. Breathing in. As you're breathing in, imagine a divine, powerful light is coming in with the breath and engulfing your entire body. You're glowing. Mind is trying to get away, get the mind back to that light and the breath. And now you're breathing out and feeling whatever problems, suffering, sickness, that powerful light and the breath is taking it away and disintegrating it into this universe so that nobody suffers from those problems. And breathing in. Follow that breath. Watch. Divine light, glowing, a gentle smile in the face, feeling peaceful, and breathing out. Now, open your eyes and see anything in front of you. Maybe this rostrum, maybe that wall. Focus the mind. This is the wakeful time. You're awake. Concentrate. There is that wall, there is that rostrum, whichever one, focus on one. Don't keep looking left and right and all the things, just on one object. And I am there. Don't look at all the people, just focus your mind onto one thing. And breathing in, and that object and I. We are different. Pause and breathing out. On that object, breath. I am separate, that object is separate. Now close your eyes. Again, breathing in, feeling that breath, watching it, going up, pause, peace and happiness, shanti, everywhere, all around. I feel, breathing out as I breathe out. I'm taking away not only my sufferings, everyone else's, and throwing it off into the universe for it to be disintegrated, not to bother anyone. And breathing in. Follow the breath. And breathing out, watch the breath. Breathing in, with the divine power of that self within. I'm healing everyone as I breathe in with that energy, with that glowing body. Infinite is the possibility within me. And I'm breathing out, removing all problems, issues, obstacles from me. And breathing in. I have that power within me, with this breath and the light, to fulfill all those big and the small wishes that I have, that people have around me. I am supreme. And breathing out. Watch the breath. Now, breathing in and pause at the top of the breath, and now leave the breath and go into higher than the breath, like the ocean and the wave. You're still, you're sitting within the ocean, calm ocean, no waves. You have no breathing difficulty. You're inside the ocean, deep, calm, peaceful, shanti. And now you're breathing out, calming all those little waves, ripples, further. And breathing in, and you and the ocean are becoming one. Keep breathing. Don't watch the breath. Just watch yourself merging as one with the ocean. Be still. No movements. Just being still. I am the ocean. The ocean and I, there is no difference. Starting to breathe in, being part of the ocean, and the ocean is empowering me to be, yet being a part of the ocean, and yet be separate, to do the chores of the world. Breathing out, following the breath, going out to do the chores for the universe, for the mankind, for everything, and breathing in, doing the chores for my family, blood relation, spiritual relation, academic, professional relation, and the people, and breathing out, taking needs and cares and doing them, fulfilling the requirements, and breathing in, putting my 100% concentrated willpower attention to the children, to my responsibilities. And breathing out with this cosmic supreme energy, they're all getting fulfilled. Absolutely. Breathing in, following the breath, not thinking of anything, focusing all destructive thoughts into the breath, watching the breath, and breathing out, watching the breath. Breathing in, divine light and the breath are coming in, glowing my body. And the people who I have helped, all are glowing and feeling peaceful and good. And breathing out. And you may slowly open your eyes. As being still, try and be. This is a very short time. If you increase it a little more, you'll find a different world will emerge for you and tremendous potentiality in you, which is stayed hidden. We don't know about it. All you have to do is get connected. Two buildings, both are made by the same builder. Everything is equipped, furniture, AC, light, fan, whatever. But one is connected to the MSEDL and the other one is not. One has paid the tax, one has not. So get connected with your own self. It's not out there, it's in here. You have a nice day.